Alright, there we go. Alright, so first thing we got is some Elden Ring news. So apparently, actually, let me go to the Games Radar YouTube. Do they have a link tree? Alright, I just gotta go to YouTube and do it the manual way. Alright. I don't know why I didn't just go straight to the YouTube first. Video. Okay, so they didn't release it on their shit. Yeah, I fucked that video. So yeah. Anyway, there's a new Elden Ring Nightreign oh wait. That YouTube tag could be cool. Oh wait, my dumbass typed in YouTube on YouTube. Yo, yeah, chat, don't click that. You click that, you getting cooked. Nightreign. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now getting into some more general gaming stuff. Elden Ring Nightreign has a new overview trailer where they're supposed to be going over the classes, what they do, how they work, and as a what's going on? And as a professional Elden Ring hater that actually liked Elden Ring Nightreign, I just want to watch this trailer, see what we in store for, what's cooking. This video is kind of on the longer side in terms of reactions, so I am going to put it in 1.5 speed. So if you're wondering why the talking is fast, that's why, because YouTube has a setting where you click the settings wheel, you click playback speed. When you click 1.5, the video goes at a 1.5 video speed. They got captions down there anyway, just in case you missed what they said. You could rewind, pause, read. And if you're scared to read, that's on you.
You must become one of the Nightfarers, fighting through the
Cause the open beta for this was actually dumb fun.
Well,
actually, no, it wasn't open. It was closed. I just got into it.
Once a country that thrived thanks to the power of gods, Limveld is now nearing its end, gradually being eroded by the night that has saturated the land. You will be deployed to Limveld to hunt the Night Lords as a level 1 character.
Why is the music so damn loud? Who mixed this trailer?
You must gain the strength to survive by moving swiftly and skillfully. It's up to you to choose your route.
Ashy as shit. I like the quality of this video is fucking horrible, but I promise you, when you actually play the game on your console, God, imagine on your PC, it actually looks good. This trailer just is low quality.
You can choose to hunt enemies and level up. Search for
Shit
treasures,
looks awful. Oh my god.
Infiltrate bases guarded by soldiers to gather information from hidden operational maps. Or challenge powerful enemies wandering the land and lurking in heavily infested fortresses to obtain equally powerful...
What is this melody?
Whether you choose to move together or divide and conquer, your character's skills, playstyle, and traits should guide your priorities.
Nah, let me stop. But for real, this does go hard.
Each time you visit, with every expedition, bases, types of enemies, chest rewards, and other features of the field will fluctuate.
Now, when I was playing in the beta, it may have been, you could go look at my footage, and it may have been something that I didn't notice, but I didn't notice any major changes to the terrain and the landscape. But when I was playing, nobody that I knew personally got into the beta for it. So it could be something I didn't notice. You could go look back and see. But from what I noticed, shit didn't change. But so either it is a fucking lie or they just had it that way for the beta just to test the server.
Exploration may be interrupted by enemy ambushes.
Yeah, I heard this was happening to people. It ain't never happened to me. Okay, if this is how the map is changing, okay, that's cool.
Like erupting volcanic craters bubbling with lava, or dark forests shrouded with corruption that rots anyone who dares explore it. In this constantly shifting world,
they got that brother like they did dude in the train station in Sinners.
Evolves with each expedition. Evaluate every situation. Use your skills to fight back and survive through the night. As darkness blankets Linveld, the night's tide will begin to cover the field, narrowing your range of traversal. And as night falls, you will be driven towards an unavoidable confrontation. A harsh battle ensues.
That's true.
As various powerful enemies arrive. Some of your allies may fall before their mighty attacks, but this isn't the end.
Oh no, not some. Bro, when I was playing this in a beta, bro, this game desperately needs some type of like in-game voice chat system, because there was times where like the people in this game were getting fucking cooked, and it's like, bro, if I was able to just talk and say like, hey bruh, stop playing close to them, stop playing like under their feet, because they're going to stomp on you whenever you do that. It's like and another thing about this game is that the bosses aren't always the same every run. So this ain't Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, where if you don't know how a boss functions, how a boss works, how a boss operates, you could just keep playing against the boss until it clicks, until you figure out their patterns, until you understand, okay, this is what their phase 1 looks like, this is what their phase 2 looks like. When they get to their last bit of health, that, you know how Elden Ring characters get random weird ass nonsensical combos when they get down to 1 health? You can, like, if you want to grind out a boss and figure out what those patterns are, you're not going to be able to. Because from what I understand and what I've been told is that not all the bosses have the same moves from the game. Some of them have additional moves, some of them have less moves, some of them have more moves. So the move set isn't the same for all of them, and like there's different balance update changes that's going on to the bosses and things like that. So just because I know there's going to be somebody out there that goes, oh, if I don't know how a boss works and this boss was in Dark Souls 3, let me just go boot up my copy of Dark Souls 3. Like, nah, nigga, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. They thought of that. So, your ass is cooked. We gonna see who good and who not good when this bitch come out. And that's what Dark Souls is about. Ego.
You can also rescue them from afar, using tools like bows or magic. These battles are tough, but don't give up. Use all the powers you have gathered in Linveld to survive and overcome.
You gotta get your loot every time. So if you die with a good build, oh my god, niggas getting cursed out in the Discord. You fucking bitch, I found a rivers of blood. What's wrong with you? Why you let me die? Why you let me die on the run? Why I have rivers of blood? I could have beat the brakes off for the final boss. What's wrong with you? Like, oh, people getting cursed out. People getting cursed out in the Discord. We throwing slurs in the Discord, people.
Knight proficient in a wide range of melee weapons. You throw grappling hooks to pull enemies, or swiftly close distances.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Explosive iron spikes.
Like when I actually figured out, because I think I did that part off stream, but when I actually figured out how all the characters work and I started testing out their abilities in the world, oh my goodness, the Wilder, that motherfucker can get some crazy movement with that grappling hook. I just wish the penalty for usage was a little bit lighter, but maybe that's something they can tune up and fix in the game. And when I finally figured out how to fucking, what's this bitch? The stick waver. Well, the bitch they gonna talk about Recluse. When I figured out how to Recluse worked, I was like, oh, I played her online. I was like, she's not for me, because I would really have to sit down and practice playing a Recluse to understand her mana management, or I would have to look at a YouTube video, because I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Nigga, I will watch that best build video. Fuck out of here. But like, yeah, like the abilities in this game that I got to try out were cool, but I think the Recluse had some of the coolest. I'm just too stupid to be able to use it. This is my nigga, bro. This is my nigga. I was running up, and I thought she was like, I thought he was a shorty the whole beta, so. But like, he is, to me, was one of the more fun characters between him and the Wilder, in my opinion, because the Wilder, you could kind of just go in, you could go, hey, bang your head against the controller and something good will happen. Versus him, it was like a little more, you gotta play within your ranges a bit better. But when that motherfucker hits, oh, he ain't got no stamina. But it's because when he hits, something goes to sleep.
In defense, their skill whirlwind can lift enemies off their feet. And
oh yeah, that ability was kind of fun. Oh, the joint where you jump in the air.
Allies from dire situations.
Oh, it healed too.
An archer who never misses a foe's weakness. He enemies from a distance. His
You run out of arrows.
injures and crushes the enemy, greatly disrupting their poise and creating openings to exploit. His arch single shot
He's a support
fires
class.
a supersonic arrow that pierces through every enemy and obstacle, ensuring no escape. Duchess, the virtuous thief.
Yeah, she wasn't for
uses
me.
her cunning to confuse enemies. After attacking, she can use the skill Restage to reenact what just happened and deal damage again.
That ability is kind of cool.
Hides her and nearby allies from the enemy's view, giving them a chance to adjust their positions or create an ambush.
That's a shitty ultimate, not gonna lie.
Raider, a seafarer who is resilient,
Yeah!
doesn't flinch at minor attacks,
Come here!
rampages through enemies. His
Oh, he has no
attack
flinch?
strikes back with a powerful blow. It cannot be
This might be
interrupted by
my
any attack.
character. This might be my character.
His art totem stellar.
Alright, yo, that might be my character. The bird that... Did you just hit me? No, I just hit you! Like, yeah, that might be me. It's between the archer and I hit shit upside the head class.
It serves as an attack to dispel enemies, acts
Come
as a
here.
wall to block projectiles.
Come here.
Amplifies
Oh,
the strength of allies through
archer could stand on top of that?
recluse, a wielder of ancient magic, collects the elemental attributes attached to enemies and allies,
Oh yeah, her ultimate was actually busted
Such as
from what I
lightning
seen.
or fire-based spells. Her art, Soul Blood Song, can also brand foes with an archaic glyph of blood. It allows allies to recover health and magic by attacking them. By mastering the style,
Busted.
skill, and ultimate arts of these night fells, you may be able to
Oh, Sekiro parry! I wonder how's the character customization gonna look in terms of like what
the
they
hidden
look
round
like.
table hold.
Oh yeah, can you talk in here now? Because one thing I seen that a lot of people was like kind of confused about was why they couldn't be in a round table with their friends when they was in a party. That would be kind of cool.
Recovered from expeditions can enhance your abilities when equipped before deployment. Relics have a diverse assortment of effects, ranging from increasing stats to altering the performance.
Oh yeah, those last between runs. So if you do a run now and you get one of these rune thingies, you can use the shit 2 years in the future, basically. In theory.
Different relic combinations can alter your gameplay experience, so try out different approaches and see what suits you best for the journey ahead.
Oh! If he heals himself, he heals the whole team?
Experience. So try out different
Oh!
approaches for the
That's
journey
some shit
ahead.
an archer gotta
In a
equip.
corner of the back room, a small jar merchant operates a bazaar selling various goods. Once you accumulate the currency merc, earned as battle rewards.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't there when I was playing.
Using the fitting
But this is supposed to be more like a long...
Yup,
Yup, that's what I needed to know. You will be able to drip out in designer. Now, how much will they let you drip out designer? That's what I need to know.
Using the fitting mirror, you can unlock new costumes with merc and change your appearance.
Oh, it's
Outfits allow you
costume
to change
based.
your Nightfarer style to suit your tastes. Some
Can you
costumes
switch
might
up
even look
pieces?
familiar.
Solar!
As you
Bloodborne Nick, yo. Yo, this how you know From Software is over. Is way over Bloodborne. This is like the 1 billionth time I've seen them reference Bloodborne. And it never gets less funny any time. Because like every time they reference Bloodborne niggas just in the corner seizuring, foaming at the mouth, going, and they're just foaming at the mouth, crying, having a seizure in the corner because they'll never get a Bloodborne 2 or a port. They're like Fallout New Vegas players.
Fragments of your lost memories may return, giving you glimpses of who you once were. By
What the fuck does that
recovering
mean?
these fragments of lost memory, you can fill in
Oh, it is the
Nightfarer's
story.
blurred recollections. In these memories, conversations with other Nightfarers or residents of the Round Table Hold might reveal new objectives. Achieving these goals during adventures in Linktr.ee will help unravel the past.
Oh, so that's how they implemented the story. That's kind of cool.
See why they have come together at this Round Table Hold and why they fight. The Night Lords are the ultimate.
It's like that sweet.
Waiting for players on the third day in Linktr.ee.
Nigga, do we have to fight Grey Matter from Benjamin Tennyson?
Save this land from
Wait a minute. I know a man of action design when I see one. Give it back! Get that nigga. He's trying to fake like it's a circle in a Baphomet's horn. Nah, nigga, that's not the Baphomet. That's Grey Matter. You just scaled up the model.
Being that boasts overwhelming attack power and toughness will be more challenging.
Yo, what the hell is that?
However, there are
That's
ways
what it
to
looks like
resist
when you have sex before
by
marriage or
carefully
something.
navigating Linktr.ee, acquiring more powerful tools and weapons with attributes effective.
This how Christian moms, this how overprotective moms describe penises to their daughters.
Will be within reach.
Just like that. It's gonna come out and go "Argh," and bite you.
And achieve
Then it's gonna body slam you and kick you across the room.
of night.
looks cool. I heard the deluxe edition. One thing people were upset about was that the deluxe edition doesn't even come with a physical game. Main game DLC asterisk. What does that mean? Hold on, I gotta really lock in. Standalone game doesn't require Elden Ring base game. A PlayStation Plus main membership is required for gameplay. Where's the plus one? Oh, DLC content will be available. I'm assuming that down in that corner it says DLC content will not be available at the time of purchase. Which I hate that they put it in that specific spot on a YouTube video. Wait, pre-order and get a bonus. What? Pre-order now and get a bonus. Gesture is raining. So all you probably got to do is buy it from Amazon, because that's a secret plug when it comes to getting pre-order type stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like it's fire. When? Oh shit! I smacked my headphones out. When did they say it was coming out? Like sometime when next month? So I know when the stress starts. When to start taking them blood pressure medicine proactively. May 30th, so that's like the end of next month. Damn, wait, no, that's the end of this month. Damn, that's DreamCon. If y'all see me playing this game, that means I ain't go to DreamCon. God willing, y'all ain't gonna see me playing this game till after DreamCon. Ghost of Yote, yeah, I'm gonna be on the stream watching it. I'm gonna be watching the stream of it. Ghost of Yote is the latest in a long line of collector's editions that doesn't come with a physical game, and I'm starting to think nobody understands what game collectors actually want. This I'm gonna mostly browse and skim through it because I agree. Off the title alone, I agree. And let me show you exactly why I agree. Now, I know it's a PC game, but fuck you. My point still stands. In 2020, when this game came out, before everybody knew how fucking terrible the shit ran, I not only brought this digitally, but I brought it physically off of Amazon. They gave me, this is the collector's edition. And yes, I know it was a digital download. Let me get off my little nerd gamer and complain. So they gave me all this stuff, all these collector's item things. I showed it off in a video a very long time ago. They gave me all this collector stuff just to give me a case to open. I see 2 CDs. I go, it says on the cover digital download, right? I go, no way. I look at the CDs. I see words all over them, small words. I go, oh, this the track list. So they gave me physical CDs of the track list. But if I want to download the game, still to this day, unscratched. If I want to download this game, I literally have to scratch that off. This is a collector's edition of the game, a day one collector's edition, which again, if you want to actually see it, go to the video where I showed it. But just to read off a list on the cover of what it says is in the box: the game code, original game score CDs, a world compendium, stickers, postcards, and a physical print of the in-game world map for the 1.0 version of this game, because I brought this on release, so it's the 1.0 version. More stuff I would imagine has been added with the Night City DLC and whatnot. A person who would want all those things to come with their game would want a physical game, because from what I remember hearing, if you brought the collector's edition on console, it was the same exact thing. It was what you call it, the physical version also was the same thing, a digital download code. But still, like, this is becoming more and more of a habit across platforms, and I don't really like it. Excuse me, I don't really like it because, like, games are very hard to preserve. Because what you need to understand about the medium of video games is that video games is several different kinds of art rolled up into one. Because, for example, let's say a painting gets destroyed. If I go on my phone, swipe up, open the camera app, tap, that picture is now at least partially digitally saved on my phone. It's easier to preserve a painting. Now, that's not the same thing as having a real painting, but that is like the same experience in terms of what a painting is used for, to be looked at. I know some people buy it to store well, but at the end of the day, it's meant to be looked at. So at the end of the day, to take a picture of a painting in terms of preserving the picture, preserving the general image on a philosophy level, that is very, very close to if the physical picture was there. A song, you could just copy an audio file, a literal audio file. For a fucking video, it's easy as 1, 2, 3 to preserve a video history and history of different videographical things. But a video game is all of those things and interactivity. Because watching a video, somebody playing a game, is not the same thing as having a controller in your hand and pressing the buttons yourself. It's not the same watching a character shoot and going, wow, that looks cool, and watching a character shoot and feeling the haptic feedback vibration of the controller. It's not the same as playing Just Dance. You get up, you milli rocking, you fucking getting sturdy, doing whatever, and the game tells you your score is perfect and you got the perfect score, and you see yourself dancing in the corner in that little Xbox Connect preview window. It's not the same. It's not the same. So it's a very hard medium to preserve, and it's getting harder and harder, because not only does that not having physical 1.0 versions make it harder to preserve, but updates make it a bitch to preserve games. Because for example, what if you see a clip of something like that from a video game, and specifically it's a clip with something from the 1.978345126 blah 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 version. Now you have to download or you have to ROM dump the 1.0 version of the game. Then you have to get that specific patch and patch it onto the game. You have to go through extra steps to play a game, which is another reason why I miss the game just being a game and that was it. But we're gonna skim through this article. This collector's edition follows the traditional most similar releases do these days. Let's see. Let's open the image in a new tab to see for ourselves. Okay, they got damn. It come this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll count all of those as one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things. It comes with 6 different physical collectible physical items, but they couldn't physically include a disc. They included some fucking pre-order exclusive digital items and a game code and called it a day. That shit has always made me mad, especially when this shit first started in like the 360 era. I'm a video game collector, which broadly means that I like buying physical games to keep as a proper tangible library. All those other goodies in these collector's editions are nice and all. Another thing that's bad about this is those game codes, for whatever reason, expire. So if I buy a collector's edition that's never been opened in 10 years, let's say, I might not be able to use the game code. If I buy a collector's edition that's never been opened in 15, 20 years, 30 years even, unopened, I'll basically just be buying the collectibles, because the game would be functionally for all intents and purposes, on all levels, unplayable. All those other goodies in these collector's editions are nice and all, but the thing I really want to collect is the video game itself, which makes it suck, but is low-key unintentionally good for the company, which, again, not to send for the company, just to explain, because somebody who's willing to spend $200-300 on a game is probably willing to spend another $80 to buy the game physically. So they might low-key be doing this shit on purpose, just to get you to buy the collector's edition, then spend another $80 to buy the game, because they know if you love a game franchise enough to buy a physical edition, you're properly primed to be a person who wants to buy, like I said, the game twice just so you can have it physically. Which, if that is the case, that's diabolical. The fact that the collector's edition has a digital game shouldn't be a surprise. Sony's done the same thing with a bunch of other games, blah, 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 blah. Moving on, let's talk about a game that I keep mentioning, Cyberpunk 2077, and how a sequel may officially have a name. Now, I want to see how they came to this conclusion on what the name is. Cyberpunk 2077 sequel may be titled Cyberpunk 2, according to a recent job listing. I take that with a grain of salt because job listings try their hardest to not leak stuff, even though a lot of the time, because of the way that job descriptions work and the expertise that they need and the way that the tech field is in general, they do end up leaking stuff every once in a while. But I think Cyberpunk 2 is just a placeholder title because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what you would name a Cyberpunk sequel. Because think about it, Cyberpunk 2078 may not make sense. I haven't beaten the game, so I'm just speculating here. What if the game Cyberpunk 2077 is a game that lasts like in-game lore time of the main story, lasts more than a year, and then the DLC that could be even extra time in a year. Oh shit, my alarm going off. 1 second. The in lore, it could last even more than a year. So it's like, I don't know if Cyberpunk 2078 is right, but Cyberpunk 2 doesn't make sense either because it's like the first game wasn't named Cyberpunk, it was named Cyberpunk 2077. So to have 2077 and then go to 2, it will feel weird and feel like a drop in quality of the titling. But I don't know, I may be overanalyzing this. Currently, the game is known by its codename Project Orion. Damn, I had a friend named Orion. I didn't see that nigga in years. However, it's likely that the title for Cyberpunk 2 isn't actually finalized yet. Nigga, I would hope not. And we're out of there because that's all we really need to know. But this could be interesting. Sony could be working on a biometric PS5 controller. So maybe when your fat ass has been sitting there playing the game for too long, because this was a patent that they put in for a while ago, the game will be like, you've untook your calorie intake to amount of calories you've exercised off your body. The ratio isn't right. So we're reading that through your fingertips on the controller. We're gonna cut the console off now. Is that what they're doing? Are they reading niggas' heart rates? If you die with a controller in your hand, will your controller be able to sense your body heat and call 911? Let's see. Sony's latest patent reveals a biometric controller capable of reading chemicals levels on a player's skin. Oh no! So if you've been snorting coke and you want to operate your PS5 under the influence, PlayStation might be able to go, nah, nigga. You can't play PS5 while you're drunk. Go sober up. Go sober up before you go 5 and 6 Bucky in a Marvel Rivals lobby. The controller will use light sensing, how the fuck, to detect compounds in the skin like cortisol and would adjust difficulty levels according. Damn. Wait a minute. So they said, damn nigga, you been stuck on this boss for 3 hours. You getting a little bit tired. You gotta get up for work in the morning. You struggling with this boss. You stressing yourself straight the fuck out. You not gonna give up and go to sleep. So let's lower the difficulty without telling you, so that you know you can actually beat the boss, go to sleep, and go get money. Not because we give a fuck about your bills, but so that you'll be able to afford more PlayStation games, and so that you'll be able to afford more skins in Fortnite and shit, and would adjust difficulty levels accordingly. It's unclear if the device will ever make it to the production stage. Not gonna lie, they need to produce a patent on something else. I was gonna talk about this gaming chair with massage features, but I'm not gonna lie. Go download Marvel Rivals, play as Wanda Maximoff, run into the field. Y'all didn't see my damn TikTok, and if you ain't, hey, that's a good reason to go follow my TikTok and go look at it. Hurry up, go do it before you can't see it no more. That being said, I'm about to hop on Marvel Rivals now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't want to edit too much stuff until tomorrow, and I'm about to play Penny Parker today. If you are in the stream, just hit reload on your tab. Thanks.